I'm working myself up, and people are watching. Okay, should I just start again? Should I just leave and then come back again? It didn't work. It didn't work because you could see my back. Hang on. Okay, I'm refreshed. This morning was very stressful. It was such a stressful start to a Monday. Last week, basically, I had a series of difficulties that was happening, and so it all piled up, and I just worked myself up towards the end of the week. Then what happened was, this morning, I did most of my filming for today, and because I post every day on LinkedIn, as I was posting my Monday post, my phone broke, and it just broke randomly. We couldn't fix it, so we had to go into town. It was the only way that we could get my phone fixed, and at the moment, if you don't know, I don't have a laptop, I don't have a computer, so a lot of my social media work and a lot of my LinkedIn work, like filming, editing videos, is done through my phone. So without that, I couldn't do that. And because I was going into town anyway to get my phone fixed, I realized I needed a bra. Well, I needed some new bras because I buy bras once a year. I'm super cheap, even though I've been told to buy decent ones. I'm like, ugh, I can't spend that money right now. I can't afford to. But so I went to Primark, and obviously, if people who know about Primark know, you can't pick up one thing without picking up a ton of other things. I know for a fact I won't be leaving the house now again until next year to buy more bras. but let me show you what I ended up getting. I want to do a makeup shop in a little bit because I've been using makeup a lot more lately. That's not what it is today. Today I just picked up things that I actually already needed. So I picked up, and this is going to be so boring, but I've always wanted to do a haul. And when I used to work at a place I used to work, I used to go shopping at lunchtimes, whether it's just grocery shopping or shopping, and whenever I'd come back, my friends would be, or my colleagues would be like, oh Jessy, what did you buy? Like, do a haul. So I used to do hauls really regularly, but just never on the internet, just to my colleagues. Anyway, I got a load of face wipes because lately I have been wearing a lot of makeup, which I don't usually do, and because I don't usually wear a lot of makeup unless I'm going out, I've been using a lot of face wipes, and I just got these were panic bought. So I actually usually buy Nivea face wipes, but I forgot to buy face wipes when I went into Superdrug. And you know, one of those things where you go into something for a specific thing and then it never ends up happening, and you forget what you actually went in there for. Luckily, by the tills, they had a load of face wipes, so I just grabbed the first ones that I could. They're for normal skin, so I've got oily skin and very sensitive skin, so maybe this wasn't the best for me, but I bought 2 of those. And then the only real makeup items that I bought was powder. Now I usually use, and I said this in my last live, not that anybody cares too much, but I usually use MAC, the mineralized skin finish. I really like this powder. I'm really picky when it comes to makeup that I will wear every day, because I like to try lots of different makeup, but I don't like to use products a lot if I don't like them. Like, after I've tried them and I don't like them, I don't use them. So MAC is pretty much the only powder that I really like using. And this is why I wanted to make the video, because at the moment everybody is thinking about budgets and really trying to save money. So I was trying to think, okay, well, it's £28 for this. It does last a long time, but it still is £28 that you spend in one go. So I wanted to do a medium, like a middle one. And remember, I'm not a makeup guru, so £28 for powder for me is so expensive. So I bought this, which is, and I used to use it anyway, L'Oreal True Match powder, and I think it was like £8 maybe. And I think it's such a good dupe anyway for MAC. Like I said to you, I'm not a makeup guru, know nothing about makeup. This is more for people who don't know too much about makeup and want to save money. And then I thought, okay, so the in-between bit of that, so I've got this is like my middle price point, and then my super cheap, I would say, but also my one of my favorite brands, and I don't even care who knows about this, but it's Revolution. A lot of my makeup that I use regularly is Revolution. The price point is so good, and not just that though, it's also actually a good product. Like, it's I know nothing about makeup, but this is why you should be listening to me if you don't know much about makeup, because I'm telling you what I think is good that will probably help you. So it lasts, you know, like you can get makeup that just doesn't stay on your face, and either that or it's too cakey. But Revolution, it's makeup for some reason. For me, I've got oily skin again. It's so breathable but also doesn't move, so that's why I wanted to try their powder, because if it's just as good as MAC, then I will probably buy this instead of, and it was £4 instead of spending £28 on such a expensive thing. That was all the makeup stuff I bought, because I do already have a lot of makeup anyway. Like I said, I test a lot of makeup, never for anything other than I enjoy it. The last little bit, so when we went into Primark, I went in because I really needed to buy bras. Anyway, I've wanted to have a sheer top for the longest time. I really wanted to buy a sheer blouse. Yeah, I don't know, I've just wanted one for a really long time, so I saw this. Oh no, I've just realised something. I'm so far against the wall you won't be able to see it. This is the worst haul in the world, but can you see? Don't look at my armpits. Can you see this top or not really? I mean, it doesn't help that it's so sheer, but this is the top, and then obviously I'm going to be wearing a white shirt underneath it. I might actually, if I can wash this and dry it in time, I might wear it tomorrow, because I don't remember the last time that I have had a good start to a morning, and I really desperately need to have a good start to a morning. I'd like tomorrow to wake up and not feel like the world is trying to punch me in the throat, and that is how it's been feeling lately. There is actually a reason to this video, but you won't find out till the end, and so now you have to just pretend to be interested in my haul. Okay, so that was, and I can tell you how much we spent in Primark. It was like £80, I think. And it sounds like a lot, but it's also really not a lot for how much I got. I bought more face wipes because we realised the face wipes I had bought previously were for normal skin, and I have oily and sensitive skin. So we got these from Primark, which are it's oil balancing facial cleanser wipes. So I got those. I got those because, like I said to you, I use face wipes so much, but Scott made the point, because at the moment we're trying to be more environmentally friendly or more aware of our footprint, so we are trying, where we can, we're trying to be more, what's the word, if anyone can think of the word, like green in the way we're living. And so thinking about face wipes, I'm going to slowly transition into just removing my makeup naturally. So here it comes with 3 makeup cleansing mitts, and then you literally just, it says here you can remove makeup with water, but how many of you find it easy to be able to remove makeup with water and actually work properly? Because I really struggle to do that. So for now, I think I'm going to use this whilst I still have wipes, so that I can figure out just like what kind of skincare routine I need to be able to make it work. I'm so excited because we're almost at the end, I promise. We're almost at the end. I bought some pants as well, so that's all included in the price. Okay, so the last bit of the haul requires a little bit of an explanation. It's going to be an anticlimax. I need you to know that right now. So tune out if you don't want to, but I do need to explain something. So my laptop broke last week. As well as that, I finally said goodbye to my previous workplace, and it really was such a dream job. Why did I leave? In case anybody on Facebook wants to know, I left because I felt like it was suddenly time for me to start betting on myself. I never actually shared the video that I posted on LinkedIn, so if you're interested in watching that and me explaining why I quit my job, especially at such a scary time, to go from being paid and employed in a secure position to suddenly doing whatever the heck it is that I'm doing, because I don't fully know. I don't even know what to call myself as a title. I still say marketing professional because that is something that I enjoy the most. So yeah, so last week my laptop broke. For all those content people or content producers or anybody interested in making content, you can imagine the pain that that is when your lifeline is suddenly gone. So my laptop broke, and then a series of things happened that made me feel very, very sad and very, very, just very emotional. Last week was such an emotionally exhausting week. This week I'm really scared it's going to become the same. Yes, I don't have anywhere to really traditionally edit my videos, to write my blogs, to do any of that. For the whole week last week I was using my phone. Can you imagine doing that? Can you imagine writing like a 2,000 word essay on your phone? That's what I was doing, and I didn't mind too much, because for me it's the process that I enjoy. I enjoy thinking of a video idea or a blog and then creating it, and that whole journey, and then suddenly seeing how people respond and react to it makes me feel so good. So when my phone broke this morning, I couldn't help but just feel so devastated and so blown. It is such a minor thing, I know it is, but sorry, hang on. Okay, I have no idea what that's saying. My phone did something again, so I'm scared now that it's going to break again. But yeah, so I lost 2 days worth of footage. That doesn't sound like a lot to you, but I'm scared to admit, because people might get annoyed about it, but I actually film 4 to 6 videos every day, like without fail. The reason is I like to bank. I emphasize a lot on the importance of creating bank content, and that is because you can never anticipate what is going to happen to you. There's going to be a moment when you have everything scheduled and things don't quite work out, and that is why I've always been a firm believer in banking content, and that's what I do. So the things that you see, they might be a few days old because I take some time, and Theo, my most amazing friend, he edits a lot of my YouTube, so he edits all of my YouTube videos, not my LinkedIn. But yeah, so it takes a few days, but I do record fresh, but I do have bank just in case on days where I'm not feeling particularly great. This is the last thing of my haul. So I was talking to Scott about how, what do? We can't afford to buy a laptop right now. Like, what am I supposed to do? Blah. And in the end, my phone got fixed. So I was like, thank God. So at the very least, I have something I can use. And then we do have this idea in the future of creating a little setup space in our living room so that I have a place to film, I have a place to do all of my admin, because I'm working on a lot of things right now. And whilst he was on Facebook, something popped up, an advertisement popped up for these, my last items that I want to show you. And I had a whole shebang, I had a whole song and dance planned for this. It didn't work out, and this is why the items are in a Primark bag, because I was going to trick you and pretend that I had just more shopping to do. I don't know how this is gonna work. So I want to introduce you to my new monitors. So, actually, there's no point. Is there any point? Do you want to see the second one? We may as well. We went through all this effort to do this. Okay. So I got two look how big they are. Now guess how much they cost. Because one of the things that we're talking about is we can't afford to buy a laptop right now. We can't afford to buy a new computer right now. And then I was saying, I would, if we ended up getting a laptop, because there's various reasons why we're opting for a laptop instead of a computer, but I said to Scott, because I do a lot of content, I'm often proofreading a lot and doing design at the same time, I really need multiple screens. And but screens, like when we bought a screen a few years ago, they were like £300 or £200, so expensive. And so I was like, if I want 2 screens, I'm going to have to save up like £600 to get 2 screens. That's not even the laptop. Oh, I found the missing items. Do you want to see it? Do you care? I'll show you later. Anyway, what I was saying was, yeah, so I was feeling really disheartened. I was thinking, God, am I going to have to spend like over a month using my phone to do all my work on, and just all these things. I know it's first world problems, I really know that, but safe space and everything. But they cost me £15 each. Well, not me, Scott. They cost £15 each. Look at them. They're like basically new. There's only one problem with one of the screens, and it's got a tiny scratch that apparently you don't even see unless it's turned off. So to me, £15 for a retail price of like almost £100 or £200, not bad. Last week I was feeling so helpless and hopeless, and I just felt really sad, and I allowed that sadness to confuse me. I allowed that sadness to convince me that something I had dreamt of all of my life, something that I had wanted for so long, wasn't attainable anymore, and also it was pointless. And what I really love doing, and what I'm really enjoying being able to do, is create content every day and being able to speak to people and help them. And every day that I get a message from somebody, I got a message a few weeks ago from someone who was like, Jessy, I just want to let you know, I know our stories are so different, but your story inspired me to come out to my parents. This was a 40-year-old man, and he hadn't come out yet. And if I cry, I'm so sorry. I'm really genuinely sorry. But this man who had been oh my God, this man who had hidden his true self, you know, the one thing in life that we are most blessed with, okay, whatever you believe in, you have to believe that the one thing you're blessed with in this life is your life. And I know that sounds so silly and it sounds so cheesy or whatever it is, but you're so blessed to be who you are right now. No matter what you're doing, no matter where you are in your life, you're so lucky to be you, because there's nobody else in this world that is going to be you. And so for me to hear this man had hidden his very true core self made me so sad. But to hear that he finally had the confidence to be like, you know what, I'm proud of who I am, I'm proud of who I love, and I now want to share this with my parents, and I feel comfortable enough to share that, and to feel like I helped in one tiny way to get him to that place makes me feel so, I can't even describe it. I can't describe to you how it feels. Because I feel, this is the truth, okay? I'm not trying to BS you, but I feel so insignificant in my life. All of my life I have felt incredibly worthless, to the point where I allowed people to make me believe that I should be sorry every single day of my life for being alive. But what my LinkedIn family, and what I hope you will join me in, is this idea that I've been rebirthed. I've been rebirthed into the life that I think I was supposed to live, which is to serve you guys, to be the big sister that you needed, or the friend that you needed, so that you don't feel alone, so that when you are going through something, like right now I'm going through a whole complete life overhaul, I could really use a friend for that. I think, yeah, I could really use a friend for that. And so if I need a friend, I know someone else does. So my very core, my whole being is about wanting to help other people in a way that I felt like I couldn't, or I wasn't helped growing up. And that's why I enjoy doing these videos. That's why I take it so personally when something fails or it doesn't work out. But I am trying to change this mentality, and that's what I'm trying to have with, you know, with my new friends. I call everybody my new friends because I don't know what to call anybody. And we are friends, we're on this journey, and that's what the emotion exchange is about. And so please do join. If you are empowered, if you want to feel empowered, if you want to be a professional who has the potential to become a leader one day, wherever you're from, whatever level you are right now, the emotion exchange is such a fantastic place, because we have people from a junior level position to senior directors, people all who want to support each other. So go to the emotion exchange. That was my slight plug for this one. But my message is truly, you are so lucky to be you. So please cherish that. I sure as heck cherish you for who you are. And the only thing I will ever ask of you is to just continue to spend every single day trying to make yourself proud. Like, make yourself proud. You don't have to be accountable for anybody else's happiness except yourself. And that is, I think, the true definition of success. I do have a YouTube video coming out today. I'm planning to do it right after this video because I'm gonna edit this for LinkedIn, I think. Why not? It's super raw, it's super honest, and I will upload the YouTube video today if I can through my phone, and I will see you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye.